Today on the boat it is a very rainy day. So days like this, I like to do any projects that I can do on the inside of the boat.
Yes.
This is a project we've wanted to do for years probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I was lucky enough to get these floor tiles from my dad. He had them in the garage. I asked him, I was like, hey, how much do you want for these? He's like, nope, take them. They're free. So
sweet.
we got really lucky. We're going to put these in the bathroom. And there's a drainage issue. And I think these will work really good because, as you can see, they have these spaces in between where the water will drain, and it will be a lot more efficient, have dry feet, and
it's gonna look super cute.
It'll look cute. Very our style. So
very
I'll definitely
yeah. So let's go down there and show them.
Yeah, we'll show you what it looks like.
Let's go down here real quick.
As you can see, we have this rug.
Yeah, we just
but
have like some
it doesn't work that well. I mean, it works, but as you can see here, there's a little tiny drain hole right here.
Yeah, it's tiny.
And it's really not that big. And it might be clogged a little bit. I don't know. I'll find out. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to actually drill this out and make it maybe like a 1/2 inch. But first, before I even drill, I need to go under here, look at the hose, and see what that diameter of the hose is, because I don't want to, make a hole bigger than what the hose is, and then I cause damage.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna fit this in here. Well, at first we're gonna make a template, and that was actually Mariah's idea. It's really smart. We're gonna use poster board, and we're gonna kind of piece it together, tape it together, so that it's gonna be like an exact fit.
Yeah, like a stencil.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll get started on that project and see how it goes. Question is, we haven't discussed this yet, is which direction we want these floor tiles to go. And I'm almost thinking it should go this way, just because it's going to give the illusion of it being wider, because it's a very narrow space.
That makes sense. And you can connect it anyway?
Yeah, we can connect it anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
nice.
I think we'll go this direction, just so it gives that appearance that it's bigger than what it is. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can kind of see what it's going to look like.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, look real nice. So what I'm going to do right now is going to take like a rough measurement, and then I'm going to transfer that over to the poster board, cut it out, and then we can do all the little angles with the remainder pieces.
Perfect.
So, I mean rough. So like 19 by, I say 21. 19 by 21. That'll be good. Okay. So we got our poster board here. So 19. And then we'll do 21. Oh, wow. Got lucky. That doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to kind of fill it in with smaller remnants.
Yeah, you're going to cut like little pieces and just tape it together.
Yeah, because it works really good, because there's like a lot of angles and curves and stuff. If you were to do this just by measurements, it's not gonna fit right because we don't want to put that in there and then it just moves around because maybe you didn't make it as much of a tight fit.
No, exactly. And we still want to be able to slip it out if we want to clean it and
Sure.
wash it and stuff.
So I don't have a straight edge. This is the kind of stuff you gotta do on a boat. Improvise. I'm gonna use this charcuterie board. All right.
An innovative king. Resourceful.
It works okay. It's straight enough. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Good enough. Okay. Start cutting it.
I'm gonna go down here and see if it fits.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Go down there.
Nice.
Maybe get a rag because it might be a little wet. I don't know. That's fine. So now we can start cutting pieces. And actually, that was stupid. Use the side you didn't cut, because it'll give you a straight edge.
Oh, that makes sense now.
It's a little too long. Just kind of go like this. We got a little bit of a rounded edge. So I'm actually gonna push it out just slightly. That'll work. Get my tape. There you go. That's pretty good. Okay, this. That. Ooh, I don't have a straight edge on this anymore, so this is the last one I can use, which is fine. That's straight here. Okay, we'll get that other poster board and finish that up. All right. Probably better if you just put the tape on first, because it seems like it moves around when you get in place and try to put it on. Yeah. Like that. I think. More like that. Okay. Almost there. Okay. That's okay. That little corner there, which isn't much. And then you have that round part, which isn't ideal. Let's kind of just wing it. Let's see how this looks. That. See that? That's gonna drive me nuts if that's open.
Mm-hmm. So. I got you, yeah.
I don't like that still. So I'm going to do a little tiny. Just particular.
Can you do like round edges with that saw pretty
Yeah,
easily?
yeah. So that's the good thing. We have a jigsaw. So a jigsaw does all those little intricate rounded edges, and you know, if you were trying to use a skill saw or something like that, you'd never be able to get those rounded edges, or at least to make it look good.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
So yeah, I just need to cut that little piece, that overhang there, and I'll do like a slight little rounded edge maybe on those. But what I'm gonna do is kind of lay more tape over this, because the last thing I want is I pull this out and it moves.
All right.
That. Cut the
Stencil is looking good.
Cut that little snippet, little overhang. We knew this was excess. Cut that off. Cut that off. There you go. There's your floor, right? Got the little rounded edge. Let's turn it this way. Right? No. Do you want it this way?
Yeah.
I want it that way. Oh. Oh no. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's just perfect.
Ooh. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, it might.
Ooh, no, if I angle it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are freaking lucky. Yeah. Just barely.
Meant to be.
So what I had to do was actually angle it just a little bit so that we could get that, if I went straight on, like lined that there,
Yeah, there's definitely
I would have been off like a
overhang.
half inch. So we're lucky. We'll just pivot it a little. Make sure those corners.
I know, because how do you really add on that little bit of a piece? I just wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't. It would. No, it wouldn't work. Okay.
Well, good thing it was perfect. Now you're gonna trace it.
Now I'm gonna trace it. I'm gonna use a Sharpie. Hopefully it's pretty
fine. Yeah, you don't want one that's like too thick and messy.
No.
Or that? Didn't you just use that fine tip one?
I'm not gonna. I would normally, but I'm not gonna see it very well on that.
Sure.
That's kind of messed up.
That's true.
I think I'm gonna lay a couple pieces of tape first, so it doesn't move on me while I trace it. Yeah, there's a couple places like right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Just pull it here. Pull it all in there. One here. That's good. Sharpie. We can take this off. And then here's a straight edge. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually separate the tiles. It's gonna make it a lot easier. If any of you use the jigsaw, if I were to try to cut this thing, it's just going to flop all over the place. So take it apart, and then once we finish, we'll put it back together, put it in the bathroom.
Cute. Yeah, that's smart.
It's usually right. I don't want it to rip off the wood. Really?
Uh-oh. At least you got those two pieces separated.
Well, it's good to know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's good to know they're solid. That's for sure.
I mean, it won't be that bad if I have just that, because I will just put it like that. Might not be bad. Normally, I would tape the edge, because what will happen if I cut this, that wood is going to splint. It's going to splinter, peel back a little bit. I probably should, but I don't think it's going to do it. And then I'm going to use a file on the end and file the edges so it has a nice beveled edge anyways. I think we're going to be fine. Maybe I'll do a little test cut here. My scrap piece.
Yeah, do that. Smart.
See how it looks. And if it's fine, we're going to go away. Yeah. Here we go. That actually works good. Okay. All right. Here's our test cut. See how it goes. It's pretty nice. It's not that, well, a little splinter. That's what I'm talking about. When you get a little splinter like that, it peels up. And it looks like crap.
Maybe just do it like kind of right before the line and then like file it so then it's like
yeah,
perfect.
I'm gonna file the edge, so I think we'll be fine.
If you do it like right before it could be like good. I know it's extra tricky too because you're going like against the grain. So
yeah, that is true.
But
okay. Ooh. Let's get this out. That's gonna bother me. Hopefully that I got some teak oil. Maybe that'll.
yeah, I think if you just get some dark wood stain too,
yeah,
should be good.
that's okay. But I'm gonna use a file, or honestly, I'm gonna use a sander. Sander's gonna give it a better finish. So that's okay if it's not perfect. I think it'll still look really good. That was a little trickier than I thought it'd be.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Just clip that off. Yeah, these sides, it don't matter. Okay. There's our first piece.
This.
Bring it a little closer so it has a little more support. There we go. Yeah, that sucks.
It's not ideal, but there's so many like products out there and things, you know.
Yeah, the nice thing
That
is this is actual wood. So, you know, maybe if we put that teak oil and we'll see how it looks. But
yeah,
right
if
now
I
I'm
lay
going to
down
sand the
yesterday.
edges and make it cleaner, put a little round edge, kind of like how it is here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
It'll look really
see how it
good.
looks. Piece, right? Yep.
Ooh, let's see
There we
it.
go.
Okay, okay.
We'll see how
Now
the
for the
fit
moment
is.
of truth.
Hey, I'm a little
Here.
nervous. Let's see. Look at that.
Cute.
Losing a
Oh
little.
wow. No, that's really nice.
But
Okay.
another project well done.
Wow.
It doesn't move around too bad, no?
No, not enough that like it's gonna make someone slip. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wonder if you can get some anti-slip, water resistant.
You could get little stickies or something, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
just like put it on there.
But it's not bad. You know, very our style.
Very cute. Especially with the, you know, we love our tropical
And I'm gonna
leaves.
try
Leaves.
something right now. Right. I don't know. That's pretty dark though.
Yeah. But I think it'll be good for now. And then if you need to get like a tiny little dark stain, that'd be good. Oh, that's super cute. I love it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's very nice.
I hate these things. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna do that much, but we'll see. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do anything. No. Needs a stain. That's okay.
It's okay. You killed it. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thanks for watching.
Thank
Tune
you.
into our other videos to see what we're going to do next. Or I guess what Alex is going to do next.
Ah, don't say that.